Nothing happens without a sale. I love sales, especially sales from the heart chakra, and I am here today to tell you just how to do that because everyone thinks sales is so slimy, and I have news for you. Life is about selling. Everything in life starts with a sale. Okay? And the main thing is to remember is if someone has a problem, they need a solution. And for me, I'm going to give you a couple tips here for you guys who need to sell yourself or sell a product that you have or a service that you have, because you need to start feeling good about this and you need to come from the right place. The people who do the best in sales come from the right place and solve people's problems. That's the key. You have to solve people's problems. And you have to love the shit out of the people who you are selling to. Okay? And I really do think that's my key, you guys. Because the salesperson who loves their audience and actually has an interest in their audience's problems and what they're going through and understands and has an interest in their life will do better in sales. So when you think slimy sales, it's usually those people who are really not concerned about who they're selling to. Because I won't sell to anyone who doesn't need my product. In order to understand if they need my product or service, I need to find out about them. I need to find out if I can even sell their, sell to them and, really have a solution for their problems. Because if I don't have a solution for them, if I can't help them, I'm not going to sell to them. And contrary, that's where the sliminess comes in, okay? So the sliminess comes in, you feel, when you feel like kind of icky when someone's selling to you and you're like, ugh, get away. It's because they haven't taken the time to care about you and get to know you. And that's the key to sales. Can you guys just start caring? And that's what sales is. Start caring about people. And I have a little story about this, okay? So just a couple days ago, I had someone message me on Instagram going, hey, you interested in trading? After I followed them. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And they're like, wow, do you know anything about trading? And I go, well, yeah, a little bit. And they're like, have you ever traded before? I'm like, yeah, I use Quest Trade. And then they go on to tell me about all these things they can show me about trading. And they just kept on going, talking about themselves. See, that's the key. Stop thinking about yourself and become obsessed with your audience. Become obsessed with your audience because that will lead to sales. Okay? When your audience feels that you care and understand them, that will lead to sales. And that's what comes from the heart, okay? Because I come from the heart. So anyways, there was this guy on Instagram just slamming me with all this, what he can show me, all the services. And I went, it's Harry, right? And he goes, yeah. And I'm under the Just Be Coaching profile, right? And I go, okay, Harry, what's my name? And we had been having a conversation for a while. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't ask. And I'm like, I just told him straight up, I'm like, that's your problem. You suck at sales because you don't even know my problems. And I feel you don't care about me. That's what I said to him. And he goes, well, what's your problem? Money? And I'm like, nope. And he's just baffled. He was checkmated because you know what? I'm going to brag a bit here. I'm damn good at sales because I come from here and I care about the people. And I'm not going to try and sell them anything that I can't give them a solution to. And when it comes to being afraid of convincing people, it's like, okay, you don't need to convince anyone unless you know you can help them. Okay? So that's the difference, you guys. And I have another little story here that just happened to me again last weekend. So I was going up to my cabin and I loaded up my dog. And my dog gets a little car anxiety, drools, bleh, goes all over my car. It's really gross. And he's young, so we're hoping he's, that he's going to grow out of it, but it's super frustrating. Anyways, we stop in the pet store to load up on food before I go out of civilization where I'm going to, where I was writing my modules. That's what I did. Okay. And, we're in the lineup buying some food, and one of the employees walks up and goes, "Oh, poor little guy, you get car sick." I'm like, yeah, he gets quite car sick. And she's like petting him, going, "Aw." And I look at her and I go, "Do you have any recommendations for that?" And she goes, "Oh, yeah, ginger taps," and then walks away. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like, I've been dealing with this car sickness for months, and she's saying something can cure it? So I turn to the cashier and I go, "What does she mean, ginger taps?" And the cashier goes, "Oh, I don't know, I'm going to page someone." Is it Pages? Paige is another employee. The other employee comes and gives me these drops. And I'm like, oh, the solution to my problems. And I got thinking as I was driving to the cabin, I was like, you know what? That woman was really afraid of sales, because I had to coax out of her if there was a solution. And then after she told me the solution, she just walked away. So she had some serious gremlins about selling. You guys are doing a disservice to people if you have a solution to their problems. Some people wouldn't have asked. And frankly, this is taking the edge off of my dog's car sickness. And it's been so, like, that it could be a game changer. So that's just what I want to share with you guys. Care. If you want to do good sales, become obsessed with your audience's problems. Love the shit out of them. And don't sell them anything that they don't need. And it's okay to say, you know what, this is a really good service or product I have, and it's going to change your life. That's okay to sell that. Okay? Don't be the Instagram guy who just talks and talks and talks. Oh, I have a product, blah, 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 who doesn't even care about me. Okay? Care. That's all sales is caring and making people feel, feel understood, because that's my frickin' job. That's how I serve. So serve the hell out of your audience and stop thinking sales is slimy, because if you're coming from the heart, it never is. And if you're coming from a caring place, it never is. And if you're actually offering a solution to their problems, you're good. All right? That's what I have to say, chakra warriors. Get out there and sell! Woo! Bye-bye for now.